Hi, I'm Jimmy Chang. I'm a math expert from St. Petersburg, Florida, and we are here to talk about how to use properties of rational exponents. What you need for this exercise are a pen or pencil, piece of paper, and a calculator, scientific or graphing, whichever is appropriate or what you have. Now, properties of rational exponents actually follow all the properties of ordinary exponents. In other words, the properties of exponents apply to all exponents, rational or not. So we're going to go over a few examples on these properties, and so here we go. Now, one property of exponents that you want to be aware of and to review is that to use the property successfully, you need to be sure that the bases match. In other words, if you have b to the m times b to the n, make sure that the bases match, and if they do match, you can add those exponents together. Now, just as a friendly reminder, the rational exponents tend to be in fraction form. So if you have something like, for example, b to the 1/2 times b to the 1/2, since you know that the bases do match, what you do is you add those. So as you might imagine, 1/2 plus 1/2 is b to the 1, or we simply write the letter b. Now, another property would be if you have base to a power divided by base, the same base to another power, you would subtract those exponents as long as the bases match, which they do here. X to the 1/3 divided by x to the 1/4. Now you would subtract those. You'll have x to the 1/3 minus 1/4. Now, to subtract these, of course, you need to find the least common denominator, and in this case, it happens to be 12. So you have x to the 4/12 minus 3/12. Now, again, all of this is in your exponent form, and so 4/12 minus 3/12 is going to give you x to the 1/12. Now, one last major exponent property is if you have b to the power raised to yet another power, what you do with those exponents is you would multiply those exponents together. So it would be b to the m times n. Notice because there's only one base, you only worry about the one base, not two. So for example, if you have, let's just say, 3 to the 1/2 raised to the 1/4, what you do is you multiply the 1/2 and the 1/4 like so. And in this case, as you know, with multiplication of fractions, you multiply across. 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 4 is going to be 8. So 3 to the 1/2 to the 1/4 is really 3 to the 1/8. Now, there are many other properties of exponents to apply, but these are some of the major ones. And so I'm Jimmy Chang, and that's how to use properties of rational exponents.